Imagine a stretch of oceans and littoral states stretching from India's eastern shores to Southeast Asia. What if I told you this zone could define India's future? Yes, the 21st century is theirs. Let's see why. On 26 October 2025, at the 22nd Association of Southeast Asian Nations India Summit, Narendra Modi declared, "The 21st century is our century. It is India and ASEAN's century." India began formal relations with ASEAN in 1992 as a sectoral dialogue partner. Then a full dialogue partner in 1995. Summits from 2002 onward. What's geography got to do with it? Enormously. The Indo-Pacific, maritime connectivity, trade routes, island states, coastal belts. These define power, trade, and future growth spaces. A major announcement. 2026 will be observed as the Year of ASEAN-India Maritime Cooperation, highlighting maritime security, blue economy, HADR, humanitarian assistance and disaster relief. India and ASEAN together represent nearly a quarter of the world's population. They share coastline, seas, shipping lanes, culture and trade. Geography and history converge. The statement links non-traditional security, disasters, maritime domain awareness, trade, ports, shipping, and sustainability, blue economy, all geography heavy. Geography of power. The Bay of Bengal, Indian Ocean, Strait of Malacca corridor. Strategic nodes connecting India to ASEAN shows India's Act East policy in spatial terms. Blue economy and environment. Oceans are not just water. They are resources, livelihoods, trade routes, climate buffers. Maritime cooperation means shared oceans equals shared future. Regional integration or connectivity. Think port to port, coastline to coastline, people to people. India-ASEAN ties bring in trade corridors, digital connectivity, maritime linkages. Geography again. Policy meets place. A summit statement isn't abstract. It maps onto real places. India's eastern ports, ASEAN maritime states, sea lanes, disaster-prone coasts, all map elements. If you found this interesting, hit like and subscribe.